In today's video, we're going to be working in addition and subtraction equations. In number 1, we have x plus 13 equals 23. And on number 2, we have v minus 26 equals 16. We're going to work on number 1 first. So to get rid of positive 13, you always have to do the opposite. The opposite of positive 13 is going to be negative 13. So whatever you do on one side of the equal sign, you have to do it on the other side of the equal sign. Okay, so to get rid of this, you have a positive 13 and negative 13, so you know right away you're going to go ahead and cancel that. So this is going to get canceled, and it's going to leave x by itself. So now you're going to have x equals, and now you have 23 minus 13, which is going to give you 10. So x equals 10. Now, to check your work to see if you have it right, I have the same thing. I copied down the same question. X plus 13 equals 23. All you have to do is insert the 10 wherever you see the x. So in this case, I just insert 10 here. So we have 10 plus 13 equals 23. So 10 plus 13 is 23. So 23 equals 23. So you know right away that your answer is right. So that's how you go ahead and check it. So for number 2, you have v minus 26 equals 16. Once again, you got to do the opposite so they can cancel. So the opposite of negative 26 is going to be positive 26. So whatever you do on one side of the equal sign, you have to always do it on the other side of the equal sign as well. And then these are going to go ahead and cancel. A negative 26 and a positive 26. It's going to go ahead and cancel. Then you're going to just have v by itself. And then you have v equals, you're just going to add, because two of the same size, you have a positive 16 and a positive 26. So you're going to go ahead and add it. And 26 plus 16 is going to be 42. So your answer for v equals 42. Now, how do you check your answer? Same thing. Wherever you see a v, you substitute in 42. So you're going to go ahead and put 42 minus 26 equals 16. So 42 minus 26 is going to be 16. So 16, bring it down. So you know right away that your answer is right. In problems 3 and 4, I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try to challenge yourself like always and try to solve them before I solve them, and then actually put play and see if you got the right answer. So we're going to start with number 3. N minus 3 equals 7. So to get rid of positive 3 is the opposite of positive 3. It's going to be negative 3. So whatever we do on one side of the equal sign, you always have to do it on the other side of the equal sign. So negative 3 on this side as well. So then you're going to go ahead and cancel that right here. Then it's going to leave you with n by itself now. So now you have n equals, and now you have 7 positive number and a negative number. So you know when you have two different signs, you're always going to go ahead and subtract. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So your answer is n equals 4. To check your work, remember, we're just going to substitute 4 wherever we see the n. So we start with this one. We have 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then we do 4 plus 3 is 7 equals 7. So we know that our answer is right. If you have a number here at 6, 5, or 4, and you have a 7 here, you know right away your answer is wrong. So go back and check where you did your mistake. So for number 4, we have h minus 5 equals negative 15. So to get the opposite of negative 5, to get rid of negative 5, we have to do opposite. Positive 5, whatever we do on one side of the equal sign, we have to do it on the other side of the equal sign. So we have to do positive 5 as well. Then we're going to go ahead and cancel. Once we cancel that, we have h by itself, and now we have h equals, we have a negative 15 plus 5. Remember, we're going to go and say, okay, two different signs, so we're going to go ahead and subtract. Now, what sign do we put here? Do we put a positive or negative? Like I always say, just cover your signs up and just think, what's bigger, 15 or 5? The bigger number is 15, and then we're going to say, okay, what sign is in front of that number? Now, that sign in front of that number is a negative, so your answer is going to have to be a negative. And then we go ahead and just subtract. 15 minus 5 is going to be 10. So our answer for H is H equals negative 10. And then we're going to go ahead to check that work. Just going to go ahead and input negative 10 into H. So we have negative 10 minus 5 equals negative 15. So we're going to go ahead and input that negative 10 again. Remember, we're going to switch this negative into a positive, and then we're going to turn into this into negative 5 equals negative 15. So then we have negative 10 plus negative 5, two of the same signs. It's going to be negative 15 equals negative 15. So we know that our answer is correct. If you still need help on this, I have another video on one-step equations, on adding and subtraction. I will put the link below so you can go ahead and click if you need more review on the one-step equations.